Thank you. I want to thank Chairman Conley for holding this important hearing. Prior to serving in Congress, I want the record to reflect that I spent 30 years, almost 30 years, with the United States Postal Service. During that time, I worked alongside some of the nation's most dedicated public servants, individuals who work long hours to ensure that the American people across this country receive their mail in a timely manner. The Postal Service existence is a critical government service that began in 1775 throughout history, whether it was world wars or global pandemics. The Postal Service rose to the challenge and continued to deliver mail across this country and throughout the world. During the Civil War, the Postal Service did not cease their operations. During the 1918 flu outbreak, which was the same as a pandemic, COVID-19, that we're going through, the Postal Service never stopped continuing to move the mail, even while people were dying within the service. And to this day, the Postal Service ability to deliver mail to our nation's heroic service members serving at home and even abroad in a war zone provides a vital link to their families and to the friends back home. Never before have I seen a Postmaster General undermine the Postal Service ability to do its work by undertaking the kind of drastic and ill-informed operation changes that our current Postmaster General, Mr. DeJoy, has instituted in recent months. In a hearing before this very committee last month, the Postmaster General confessed that he didn't know the Postal Service stated mission and that he couldn't explain some of his most harmful operational changes. I feel like I'm stating the obvious, but a businessman with absolutely no experience serving in the Postal Service should not have changed operational procedures without first grasping the negative impacts that they would have on our delivery. I want everyone to know that he ordered the removal of more than 700 sorting machines just this year alone, nearly the double the average number of mail sorting machines that's removed on an annual basis. While I try to find the best in people, Mr. DeJoy's recent reversal can better be understood as an admission that his policies ended up being more disastrous to the Postal Service than he even understood. Regardless, mail sorting machines are still being removed, leaving us to question whether Mr. DeJoy is serious about correcting his mistakes. In the more than 4 months, think about this, 700 machines and more, he's only been there 4 months. He has caused incredible harm to the reputation and, most importantly, the trust that the American people have in the Postal Service. We cannot take this situation lightly in the midst of a global pandemic when millions of Americans make plan to vote by mail. The disastrous policies by this Postmaster General jeopardizes the American people's well-being and poses an immediate threat to our democracy. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses today. Again, I want to thank the chairman, and I yield back.
Thank